The iPhone 17 Pro Max is finally here, and oh my god, Apple basically said, what if we just turn the entire back of the phone into one giant camera lens? This thing doesn't just have cameras, it is a camera that happens to let you text your mom. When I first picked it up, I couldn't tell if I was holding a smartphone or an IMAX projector, and yet somehow it works. Apple knows exactly how to get us talking, and this time, they strapped 3 massive 48 megapixel beasts onto the back like they were auditioning for a Transformers reboot. Now here's the thing, the iPhone 17 Pro Max isn't just a small update, it's a redesign. Apple ditched titanium and went with a lighter aluminum body that supposedly dissipates heat 20 times better. Do I believe that? Not really, but hey, the phone does feel lighter, and if Apple wants to sprinkle some science-y seasoning on top, I'll let them cook. What really stands out is the plateau, this massive slab that takes up the whole top of the phone's back. It houses the cameras, the bigger batteries, and probably enough space for Apple's ego. And love it or roast it, you can't ignore it. Personally, I think it looks more pro than ever. This thing doesn't whisper premium. It screams in Dolby Atmos. But let's talk about the real headline. The iPhone 17 Pro Max camera system. We're looking at 348 megapixel sensors, wide, ultra-wide, and now a telephoto zoom that can hit 8 times optical quality. Translation: you can spy on the raccoon stealing your trash cans with insane clarity. Of course, the zoom crops the photo down to 12 megapixel, and while that's good, Apple still can't touch the 100 times spying on Mars zoom flex from the Galaxy S25 Ultra or the Pixel 10 Pro XL. Still, the fact that Apple finally gave us a real telephoto upgrade is a big deal, and for most of us, 40 times digital zoom is more than enough to embarrass your friends at a concert when you zoom straight into their pores. And the front camera, that's where the iPhone 17 Pro Max gets sneaky. Apple dropped an 18 megapixel sensor that automatically switches from portrait to landscape when it detects more people in the frame. Imagine your phone going, "You brought friends? Let me back up." It's like having a built-in photographer who's tired of cutting Chad out of group photos. Sorry, Chad, but you're finally included. And here's the kicker. Video creators are about to lose their minds because this phone lets you record with the front and back cameras at the same time. No more awkward flips mid-TikTok, no more ruined vlogs. This is pure content creation fuel. Now performance. Apple flexed a new 6-core CPU, 6-core GPU, and neural accelerators baked into every core, which basically means it's ready to run AI like your life depends on it. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is supposed to be a machine learning monster, spitting out real-time results faster than your grandma forwarding conspiracy emails on Facebook. And with that vapor chamber cooling system, Apple is finally addressing the "why is my hand cooking" issue. You can actually game for hours without the phone turning into a hot pocket. That's the dream, but here's the twist. How long does all that power last before the battery taps out? Battery life is where Apple quietly flexed the hardest. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is rated for a ridiculous 39 hours of video playback. That's like binging Stranger Things from season 1 straight to the latest episode without plugging in once. The smaller Pro also got a bump, jumping from 27 hours to 33, so even if you don't splurge for the Max, you're covered. And finally, faster charging. Apple actually blessed us with 50% in just 20 minutes. It's 2025, and Apple finally realized people don't want to sit around watching their battery crawl like it's on dial-up internet. And can we talk about colors? Deep blue, cosmic orange, and silver. Yes, Apple finally gave the Pro iPhone a fun shade. I don't care if you're team minimalist or team "my phone needs to pop," that cosmic orange is fire. Every other year it's been space gray, this, graphite, that, and I'm over it. I want my $1,200 phone to look like it belongs in a sci-fi movie, not in a banker's briefcase. Speaking of price, Apple technically held the line. The iPhone 17 Pro Max comes in at $1,199 and the iPhone 17 Pro at $1,099. But here's the small print. The Pro actually jumped $100. The good news, both models now start at 256 gigabytes of storage. So at least you're not paying flagship money to delete old screenshots and blurry cat pics. And here's where I turn it to you. Would you pay extra for the Max just to get the battery and display, or is the regular Pro still the smarter buy? Let me know in the comments, because I feel like this debate is going to get more heated than the Apple versus Android war itself. So here's the truth bomb. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is big, bold, maybe even a little obnoxious, but it nails the essentials. Huge camera upgrades, smarter selfies, longer battery life, and finally charging. That doesn't feel like a punishment. Apple isn't just trying to sell you a phone anymore. They're selling you a lifestyle of never running out of juice mid-Netflix binge. And honestly, I respect it. Remember how I opened this by saying it could shoot the next Marvel movie? Well, in my next video, I'm breaking down the secret Apple feature that's actually more powerful than these cameras, and trust me, you'll want to know about it before you upgrade. Smash that subscribe button, keep the notifications on, and let's keep this tech binge rolling. Peace out.